Paul, yes. Now, not protecting the 13th and 14th Amendment rights to due process, equal protections of the law, privileges and immunities, freedom of speech, yes. Every video and every email, not documenting my complaints as a citizen, and then violating my freedom of religion because of your fraud of issuing court orders where you said, well, I have no right to have a background check free of any violations, yes, any arrests. You're going to obstruct my right to ordination? Yes. Oh, I can't really see it. Is it working? Yes. And then I'm never going to be licensed to be able to preach to any congregation of the world. I'm a little concerned because I have actually been very evangelistic in my approach to Christianity. I thought the world's population was going to double over the next 50 to 70 years, and I'm 48 years old. Yeah. I told you, yes, you're not going to kill me, okay? I'm going to live to 120. And I wanted to do some reprogramming work for the next 10 to 15 years. Yes. I wanted to employ Marilyn as much as I want to sue her because she's going to end up working the stripper pole. Pooch. Unless, of course, she agrees to my employment. Yes. And she's going to come to work when I say, yes, yes. I'm really concerned that her husband using the image of my sister, yes, it was very fraudulent on the part of my sister to allow for her image to be used. Yes. What citizen would knowingly allow for their image to fraudulently represent another citizen? Oh, I was sure I could sue my sister, her husband, and all of her relatives. Yes. For conspiring to deprive me of my custody rights. Yes. The fraud of depriving me my right to the protected freedom of speech. Yes. And then obstructing my right to minister to those that wanted to hear what I have to say. That's right. Now I'm wanting to sue my relatives. Oh, and I'm wanting to speak to Marilyn about a little employment contract. I think she needs to get to work. Isn't that right, Marilyn? Now, as a citizen, I was concerned about a little volunteer work for some employees. Yes. I wanted in the office approximately 2 to 3,000 employees because I have 4 different offices. Yes. In the morning, I have a little company called I Don't Know Too. Yes, you don't know what I'm selling, but it is a lot of very valuable items. Yes, it is. And then I have office number 3. Yes, all those attorneys that will represent me because I will be advised on every lawsuit against every school district. Yes, every police department. And they all agreed to come to work as employees. That's why I employ them. Yes. And then there was the afternoon where I have 2 different offices and 4 different businesses. And one of them really works with YooHoo, super space cyber computers. Ooh, gender specific. And then there was the wind scrubbers and all these different ecological innovations that I have that I wanted to sell to the world. Yes. And then I thought I would be involved in the United States Treasury, and the United States of America would give me carte blanche access to all the assets of the nation so that I could broker some deals with other nations about. Ooh-wee! Now, each and every employee will need to come to work during ovulation, but the concern was, yes, how do I house all 2 to 3,000 employees? And then approximately 1,000 volunteers that want to stimulate the employees to come to work. Now, I'm concerned, yes, because I provide all the boarding, right, and the food for those 11 days a month, right. I provide transportation. All the volunteers, I provide child support, co-parenting, yes, a day after the second birthday, yes. But who do you think's going to make the beds for every room that I pay for? Yes, out of my business expenses, lawsuits, United States Treasury, or or any of the other businesses that I really feel I have an opportunity to make happen. Which I'm going to need employees from every nation of the world, attractive women, maybe women from Colombia, yes, Peru, Venezuela. Women that don't mind doing the vacuuming, making the beds, washing the windows. Women that are really the maid service of the whole hotel. Yes. Women that, when they get in the room of employees or volunteers, yes, they agree to turn all the lights off and clean the room using only a flashlight. What? It's a frustrating experience not having any light to be able to clean a hotel room. Yes. See, my concern is, let's say you're an employee. You come to work, you get back to your hotel room, you're there for 11 days a month. Yes, during voluptuous, right. And in walks four maids, all saying, well, we have to turn all the lights off now. We clean the room by flashlight so that nobody can see what we do because they remove all their clothing once the lights are off. They come to work. They give the employees and the volunteers, those individuals, right, that stay in those rooms, a flashlight and say, if you can see what we look like while we're doing what we're doing, you can see what we're doing. Oh, because they all volunteer to come to work every day they're there.